All right, I think I'm gonna go from the left all the way to right now. I did hear that, like, the farther you get in, the more side quests there are. So luckily, I was kind of,
back the way it was.
I was kind of,
I don't know
expecting
how
it.
they did it.
Oh, hi.
That, you naughty thief!
Clive! To what do I owe the pleasure? I just wanted to see how the town's been faring since you brought everyone together. Since we brought everyone together,
Yes.
all is absolutely wonderful. Conrad and Natalie's hands remain safely away from each other's throats and firmly at the helm. Our stores are full, and the bandits still too disorganized to raid them. Just as the good Lady Jane and Lord Underhill intended.
Are you a lord? Lubor's going to be one too. They're going to make him the Lord of Dalamil, because of how he stopped all the grown-ups from fighting.
It's the mayor of Dalamil, dear child, and the vote hasn't taken place just yet. But if the people wish me to lead them, I shall. And my first act will be to build a school so that menaces like you two learn not to interrupt your elders. Speaking of menaces, there may be a rather worrying one just over the horizon.
Huh?
May there indeed. I'm afraid the example Conrad and Natalie set in putting aside their differences and presenting a united front might have caught the bandits' attention.
Oh, good.
And they might have elected to take a similar approach. They have formed what one could call a League of Outlaws, and they grow more organized by the day.
But we'll fight them all off just like last time, no matter how many of them there are.
Well, you're a little
Won't we,
kid.
Lubor?
What do you mean?
Of course we will. If we continue to work together, we can overcome any challenge we choose to face. The longer we avoid facing this one, the more difficult it will be. Until the only way to overcome it might be to run for the hills. Our best hope is to nip these efforts at organization in the bud. By finding those ne'er-do-wells who have yet to join the cause, and ensuring that they never do.
Okay.
Perhaps a certain Lord Underhill might be willing to lend us his aid once more?
Sure. How could I refuse?
How could I refuse? Thank you, my lord. Victor will fill you in on the particulars. I have him stationed by the desert gate, receiving and collating reports from my scouts. Such an amenable soul. He reminds me of you. I'll go and speak with him. Still in Dalamil, Victor?
Ah, Sid.
I thought you'd have returned to Cosnus by now.
I did. Then I came back. I've developed something of a fondness for the place. And having worked so hard to see it saved from one fate, it would seem remiss to abandon it to another. A sentiment Master Lubor certainly isn't shy about exploiting. Hence my doing his bidding yet again.
You're not the only one.
What does he want you to do?
He asked for my aid in putting down the bandits. And he said that you might be able to help me find them.
Yes, it's
Come at
24
just the
hours
right
stream. I'm not
time.
going to sleep.
I was on my way to speak with Conrad about how to organize our forces. There are more camps in the vicinity than we can safely strike at once. But we must strike together, and we must strike soon at as many camps as we can. We can't give this league of theirs time to rally its forces.
All right. Which camp shall I take?
There's one upriver, just out there across the dunes.
Leave it with me.
Okay, let's go over there. Yes. Ain't no rest for the wicked.
Ready, go?
Those ne'er-do-wells want to
I'm so glad they actually gave us a mount in this game because some of these areas are so big. Hi, Boat Stars. How you doing? How you doing? Dun 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 dun. Blah, 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 blah.
That
What?
must be the camp Victor mentioned. Come on then, Toggle.
I think Rage is calling me that, right?
That's him. The one who killed Locke and Fingers.
Because I'm doing 24 hours, is that why?
Go to him.
Yeah, same. I was like, what better time to try to beat it than a 24-hour stream? This game's freaking incredible. Oh yeah, 100%. I don't know who does it.
All yours, Torgal.
I have a ton of straight dude friends who are in love with Clive. I don't know who is it. And he's a very studly man.
This one.
Come on, finger.
Over here.
It's so funny seeing them getting thrown around. It's my favorite.
I'd better let Victor know.
Sid, where are you? Ah, I see the bandits didn't pose you any trouble.
No, but that's not why you're here, is it?
No. Something's happened. We need you back in Dalimil.
What is it?
The whole town's in uproar.
The what?
They're saying that Lubor is a bearer.
What?
Seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. They let one of the bandits escape, and his escape route took him right through Dalimil. Some of the children spotted him, and he was about to silence them. And when Lubor felled him with a bolt of magic, and without a crystal.
But that's not possible.
It is, if he's a bearer and has been hiding it all these years, which is what people are saying.
Oh my.
Yes, well, I wouldn't blame him. No man is branded by choice. Still, all those people see is a man who's lied to them all his life. One who was made a leader of himself when the world believed he should have been a slave.
Fuck.
I don't know where we go from here, but I know one thing. Lubor needs all the friends he can get right now.
You're right.
Oh no, really? Thanks. This is my, I think like my 7th or 8th one or something. It's not so bad. But mostly because I don't really
Now
sleep much
everyone
anyway.
knows. I made it a habit to keep a crystal close at hand for just such an occasion. And when that occasion arose, I forgot to reach for it. Well, it was bound to come out sooner or later.
We're sorry, Lubor.
Aw.
We tried to keep running, but we just couldn't anymore.
There's nothing to be sorry for. I rather enjoyed playing the hero for once. All that matters to me is that you two are safe.
Look at him talking to his betters like it's nothing.
Shut up, Spikey.
All lies, I'll wager. Just like the ones he fed us all these years.
Once people make up their minds, it's hard to change them. We need to do something, and quickly. Convince the people not to let their prejudices blind them. Convince them that nothing has changed. That their enemy lies outside these walls, not within them.
You're right. We should speak to everyone.
I'm glad you agree. I'll handle the townsfolk. I'm a Dalmec born and bred. They listen to me. You head to the tavern. Make Conrad and Natalie remember
All right.
who Lubor really is. They know that Lubor and I are friends. I might not make for the most impartial of interlocutors. Lord Underhill of Randalar's League of Merchants, however, is a trusted and impartial mediator of note.
I'll do what I can. Lubor, stay here with the children. I can't promise anything, but we'll try. And that is all I can ask of you.
Poor Lubor.
Why are you taking the bearers?
Why do they always have to make such a fuss?
He knew all along that he was playing.
Forgive me for disturbing you, but could I have a moment of your time?
I've seen your face before.
As have I. Lord Underhill, wasn't it? Of the League of Merchants.
That's right. I wanted to speak to you about Lubor.
The rumors that he's a bearer. All true, I'm afraid.
He'll never be mayor now. Not if I have anything to do with it.
This guy.
What if it's weird? Bearer or no, his steel is highly valued throughout the Republic. In this, at least, he's done the town a service. Might that not earn him a little leniency?
Leniency? He pretended to be one of us when he was laughing behind our backs all the while.
I'm sorry, my lord, but he lied to us. He lied to you. He cannot be trusted.
So what do you propose? Will you drive him from his home? Close his forge?
Perhaps. That is a question for the people of Dalimil. And they will thank you not to get involved.
That's so messed up.
The townsfolk have made their minds up. There was nothing I could do.
Nor I. Conrad and Natalie refuse to consider anything but their own wounded pride.
You never know. Once their anger is cooled, they might see things differently. For now, we should report back to Lubor.
All right.
Why do they always have to make such a fuss outside? It's driving away our
I keep
customers.
forgetting, like, not everyone feels the same way about bearers. Because, like, you see how quickly, like, all of them were, like, they all respected this dude not even that long ago, and they found out he was supposed to be a bearer, so they're all like, oh, you're supposed to be a slave? Like, well, you're lower than dirt now. Like, come on, he's just a person like everyone else.
Why the hell would
I'm still feeling pretty good, actually. Which I'm shocked, because I was extremely stoned earlier. Usually that makes me really tired. Yeah.
I assume the situation is hopeless? There's still hope. But... perhaps not in this lifetime, I think it's fair to say.
No. I refuse.
You mustn't think like that, Lubor. Give them time. They'll come around. We'll talk some sense into them in the end, you'll see.
No, you won't. And your efforts would be better spent elsewhere.
But Lubor...
Rosina would often tell me that steel does not lie, that a blade is a reflection of the smith who forged it. To yourself be true, that was her point. Rather an ironic one when you consider that her life was taken with a blade of her own making. But I do not doubt that she was always true to herself and what she believed in, right to the end. And so must I be. I must do what I know to be right, no matter what others might think of me. And now, I know what that is.
What is it?
I must embrace my new role of villain so that the people of Dalimil have something to unite against.
Oh, come
Only
on.
united can they hope to stand against the threat that awaits them. I'll need to make a suitably dramatic exit, of course.
Don't go, Lubor. You're the only one who was ever kind to us. We'll be all alone. Again.
Trust me, little ones. It is for the best that I go. Not only for the town, but for you, too.
How could it possibly be for the best? These children need you. The least you can do is give the townspeople a chance to change their minds.
I would not take it, Victor. It's over.
Over, you say? And so just like that, you're going to throw this town and these children to the wolves? I thought you were better than this.
Bruh.
But it seems you had me fooled as well.
Victor.
Forget it. Do what you will.
Oh. Bruh.
You sure you're making the right choice, Lubor?
Of those available to me, I believe it's the best one. Yes.
He doesn't even really know
Where are
either.
my manners? Here. A reward for clearing out that bandit camp. Right then. I have packing to do.
If there's anything I can do. Anything.
I'll bear it in mind. Thank you.
Yeah, it just stinks because they have that mark on their face. And then we like learned through a side quest that the marks on the face, it's actually like they tattooed it in there with like wyvern poison. So if it's not like how Clive has it cut off, if they don't cut it off properly, it'll actually like kill the person if they don't cut it properly. So it's like, even just trying to get rid of the mark that shows that they're slaves is hard. It's so messed up. I love this game so much. God. Ugh. Just so much lore and amazingness. I feel like I'm actually fighting for something good. Like freeing everybody.
So Dravost is still standing. For now, at least.
If you can swing a hammer.
If you could swing a hammer. Where are you running off to? Oh, this doesn't look good. It already has like war drums going on.
Clive, you're here.
Yes.
And the Akashic?
Mostly off to the north still. But I spoke to Doris's scouts and it turns out things are worse than I thought. There's swarms of them out there.
Great.
Told old Snotty to be ready to seal the north gate. That should buy us some time if we need it. Enough for the villagers to barricade themselves inside their homes at least.
Well done.
Welcome back, Sid. I'd never have guessed, you know. Not if August hadn't let slip. Who'd have thought that the savior of Dravost would turn out to be the realm's most infamous outlaw? Keen to help us out again?
I am.
Thought you could sneak off without me, did ya?
Oh no. Shouldn't you be working in the smithy?
Oh, what are you doing here?
So
One of the scouts couldn't keep his voice down. Unlike my best mate who didn't think I deserved to know. So then, how long's it been? Long enough for us two to turn into a pair of old codgers, I see.
That your idea of an apology? Prick.
Don't listen to him. You only did what you thought was best. For the village and that.
I did, yeah. But that ain't the whole of it. Vulcan, our master, didn't leave the chiefdom to the two of us. He left it to me. The best blacksmith in Dravost, barring himself, of course. Bloody stupid tradition, in my opinion. If someone's got talent, you should let them practice their craft, not ask them to settle petty feuds and barter for grain. Our master wasted half his life that way. I wasn't about to let that happen to me.
So you wasted half of mine instead.
You're what Dravost needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself to the work and spare you lot the consequences. I may be a selfish prick, but I only did what I felt I had to.
What you had to do was your duty!
Even if it meant we all starved?
Enough. This is no time for bickering.
You can finish beating each other up once Dravozd is safe.
Fine. I've said my piece anyway.
Yeah, so have I.
Sorry, Clive. I shouldn't have stuck my nose in. We're short enough on time as it is. Still, give us a mo, would you? I need to get my head straight before any of them Akashic try to bite it off.
Oh god. Let's do this.
You, ready for the off then?
Yup.
We can't afford to waste any more time.
Right you are. Might be worth having one last word with the scouts, though. Don't want any nasty surprises, do we? Oh, and Blackthorn, you and Zoltan might be better off staying inside the...
Akashic on the move.
How close are they?
Within sight of the walls. And there are more coming up from the mines.
Great!
What was I saying about nasty surprises?
They'll wash right over us if we stay out in the open.
Yep, sure will.
We're pulling back behind the gates.
Good idea. Get yourselves inside, but keep your weapons handy.
Understood.
I'm prepared to fight if I have to.
Well, let's hope you don't. That's our job. Once the scouts are inside, order your men to barricade the gates. No heroic last stands, you hear me? No fighting at all if you can help it.
August's right. I've seen what Akashic beasts can do to armor. The people here are tough and willing, but they ain't equipped to face what's coming.
I'm going out there. Start work on the gate as soon as I've left. I'll give you as much time as I can.
And if they kill you?
You evacuate. But it won't come to that. I promise.
You'd better be right.
Take good care of Dravozd
It's like
till I
in
get back.
a hawk or an eagle?
And give those things what for, yeah?
Yeah. Trying to see where the dog went because I was like, oh, she was like under my feet. Oh, great.
All right. Which one of you's first?
All of them. Let's do it.
It's over, sir. Nice try.
Here you go. Ooh, man, I freaking love Torgal's transformation. It's so good. New enemies. Because he juggles, I know, right? Oh man, a griffin now? never mind. Oops. I killed him kind of quick.
Is that it?
Oopsie, oopsie, oopsie. Oh, that's not it.
Apparently not.
Oh, good, good. Oh, that's great. Oh, yeah. Does this one have the same move skill set as like in 14? Do I need to watch its eyes?
Get him. This one. Let's try.
Down you go!
This one.
No. No. That. Don't you dare. Oh. Nice. Here you go. Oh, he does have the same attacks. Oh my god. Yep, those are the. They're a lot faster than in 14 though. Holy. Good morning, Zero. You going to work? Oh, snap. How work goes well. No, don't do it. Okay, fine.
Let's try. Over here.
No. Haha. Haha. I did it. This Chimera thinks he's tough. He's not.
Now, the question is, did I miss any?
He just took out like all these things by himself.
Man alive! You're still in one piece!
Do you know who I am? Of course I am.
I slew as many as I could.
As many as I could, he says. The old bleeding lot, more like it. Well, almost.
Only almost.
Yeah, one or two did try to sneak over the wall. But we got the bastards, don't you worry.
Good. You do know. More will come in time.
In time, yeah. But we can think about them later. Let's get you back inside.
That's right. Yay! We done did it.
Sid, you're even more fearsome than your reputation. Enough to give those Akashic monsters nightmares. I almost felt sorry for the wretched things.
No, you didn't.
But mostly, I felt grateful. Dravoged won't forget what you did today.
I'm afraid I've only delayed the inevitable. There's no getting rid of that ether flood. Meaning that any living thing which stumbles into those mines will end up clawing at your walls again.
And that's if the flood don't spread. If it does, well, I hate to say it, but the village's days are numbered.
That may be, but we're staying just the same. With ether floods springing up all over, it's no less safe than anywhere, and more importantly, it's our home. We'll fortify the gates to the north, and I'll see that they're guarded day and night.
All right. Then we'll give you a hand shoring up those defenses.
As for you, Blackthorn, that's twice you've turned up when Dravos needed you. So, thanks.
I shouldn't have stayed away so long. And I shouldn't have left without talking it over with you first.
Aww.
Too bloody right you shouldn't. Though I doubt I'd have listened. I always envied you. How you made everything look so easy when, for me, it was anything but. You leaving gave me the perfect excuse to hate you. And from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it would have been like if you'd stayed. But what you said earlier, it was true. You'd have been the death of this place.
Finally, something we can agree on. I hope you see the sense of it eventually. You kept this place alive.
Alive, perhaps. Wealthy even, but Dravoged isn't what it once was. Our work used to be the pride of Dalmekia. Now, we churn out the same rubbish day after day because it's easy and turns a profit. It's not about the craft anymore. I wouldn't send my sons to war wearing the shit most of our smiths are making. I've kept working, honing my skills, trying to lead by example, but no one sees the point. The average castle apprentice has as much passion for the craft as our current lot. Come back to us, Blackthorn. Remind Dravoged what a true master blacksmith looks like.
He's not gonna wanna.
I'll even man those bellows of yours if it means we can work at the same forge again.
That's a kind offer. Kinder than I deserve. And I wish I could accept, but I'm needed elsewhere. There's people who trust their lives to my steel, and I daren't let them down.
Fair enough.
But that doesn't mean I couldn't visit from time to time.
Oh, they made up.
Passion for the craft, shall we?
I'd like that.
Just be sure to tell Snotty to let me in the next time I come calling, yeah?
Knowing him, he'd let you in anyway. Blackthorn. The Master Smith turned outlaw, back in my good graces. I never thought I'd see the day.
I'd say that went pretty well, wouldn't you?
Even better than I'd hoped.
Sid, I've got something for you.
What is it? Oh, a seal.
And this is?
A token of our lasting gratitude. But I'm of a mind to make you a far grander gift. Designs for a certain sword have been passed down from chief to chief for generations.
New sword, you say?
Now hold on, Zoltan. There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries. There's not been a craftsman equal to the task. I'll admit your cinders make impressive steel, and I've learned to own an edge Odin will be proud of. But the engravings on that thing are enough to make a jeweler cry. And they're not just for show. Eva.
Oh my god, me
Have you
too.
forgotten what
Did you
brought
say
back
that
to
like 2
Travelers
hours
in the
ago?
First place. A certain ring. I knew I'd never surpass you with a hammer and tongs.
It's just like, yeah.
So I turned my hand to a different kind of metalwork.
Yeah.
Between the two of us, I'd say we're the equal of any master craftsman ever to have graced a forge.
I don't blame you though. This story's so good.
You know what? I think you might be right. Clive, you wouldn't mind if Zoltan came back to the hideaway, would you?
He's more than welcome. As long as he can keep our secret.
Right. Zoltan, get your tools. We've got a legend to forge.
Oh, is that not one quest as well? Oh my god. I don't even have that one. There's a Lilligant in chat for anyone who needs one. I love these side quests. Time to go to Tabor. Let me in. Here we go. I love them, but I also really want to see what happens next in the main story. But at the same time, I really can't leave these unfinished. They all seem so incredibly important.
Lord Rosfield, is there aught the Undying might assist you with this day?
Perhaps. My brother said that your order was helping him with his quest to uncover Ultima's origins. Have you learned anything of note since last we spoke?
Little and less, I regret to report.
Of course, of course.
Be assured, however, that we will not rest until the truth is known. Even now, our archaeologians scour ruins in every corner of the realm for traces of Ultima's touch.
Fallen ruins, I take it. Dating back as far as Phoenix Gate.
Indeed. Ultima's thralls are oft sighted among the remnants of the fallen civilization, as if protecting the secrets concealed within.
Secrets we'd see unearthed.
Should our methods be of interest, my lord, mayhap it would please you to observe some of our number at work.
Would that be possible?
Of course. A survey is being conducted not far from here. Perchance you are familiar with Kretov, a small hamlet built around a fallen airship. I was due to visit my colleagues there to collect their preliminary findings, but if you would consent to do so in my stead, I'm sure that they would be honored to relate any discoveries they have made to you directly.
Okay. So he said archaeologians, and maybe start thinking about Final Fantasy 14 because they announced Dawn Trail, and it's all like very treasure piratey themed. It'd be really cool if they added like a disciple of hand and land for archaeology and jewel crafting. There's not really any need for jewels in Final Fantasy 14, but I mean, like, it'd be cool if you could, like, for gathering archaeology, so you could get parts to craft a materia, and then the jewel crafting or materia crafting, maybe they could call it, to craft, like, materia. Because the way to get materia in the game mostly is through dungeons, or, like, getting it as drops, or trading clusters that you get from doing roulettes. Trade them in for materia. It'd be really cool if we could actually just like make our own. That'd be sick. All right.
I'll go and meet with them.
They will be most gratified, I am sure. Might I suggest you take the road through Titan's Wake? It will lead you straight to the village after but a short walk.
Thank you. I will.
I wish you a safe journey, my lord. May the Firebird's flames burn ever in your heart.
I got you, fam. I'm so glad Clive doesn't talk like that. I couldn't imagine anything that would throw me out of
Sounds like another lost wing.
A medieval story faster than someone talking like that.
What's happened?
Eh.
Ah, Clive.
You'll be pleased to know that the negotiations are progressing well.
That is good news.
Yes. Our comrade in Randala has just sent word that the contract should be signed very soon. But I still have much and more to prepare. It's a huge undertaking moving this many bearers at once. You couldn't do me a quick favor, could you?
What is it this time? More wild beasts?
Nothing like that. I just need you to go over to the caravans and ask El how long we have until the bearers arrive. Find out exactly how much faster I need to get all these supplies moved.
All right. I'll go and ask.
Thanks, Clive. I owe you one.
Now, Kith. Wait, where did they go? It's like right there, right? Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay, okay. I just can't see it yet. Here we go. Hi.
Don't blame yourself, El. This is their fault, not yours. I know, but no buts about it, all right?
Okay. Now, Kith. I want to see someone kiss somebody, okay?
Vonnie came to give me a message from our intermediary. The talks with the Republican army have fallen through. They've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium instead. Though prices have fallen of late, we deliberately offered above the going rate to try and deter other bidders. But the Consortium offered double what we did, and the army jumped at the chance.
You had no opportunity to make a counteroffer?
None at all. And we were so close.
El? What's happened? I saw Vonnie leaving. She didn't look happy.
And with good reason.
But I thought we were the only ones the Fist were speaking to about the bearers. How did the Consortium even find out about this?
It's not so surprising. They have ears all over the Republic. This isn't over. The Consortium will have to sell these bearers eventually, and at the price they paid, buyers will be few and far between. I'm going to Randalar myself.
Alone? You sure that's wise?
Are you offering to be my bodyguard? How kind. Meet me at the checkpoint near the capital gates. I'll send an owl ahead and request a meeting. You go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready. We've waited far too long as it is. Even if I fail to free these bearers, there will be others. Someone needs to prepare the place and keep any prowling beasts at bay.
Oh, and that's
okay.
me, is it?
Yeah. You're a bodyguard.
It looks like I'm following orders till she gets back from meeting the Silver Peak Consortium, who've been doing their best to undermine our scheme. She'll never join them after this, surely. No, she said it herself. She still has plans for Cashlock, even if this one falls through.
Oh?
She means to stay with us then. I can't say I'm not happy to hear it, but is this what she really wants?
You
Sounds
have to
like
trust her.
You're right. It's what she wants now. And if Elle's off fighting for the cause, I should do my part too. So I bid you farewell and safe travels, my friend.
Thanks.
I'll gather my men and leave for Cashlock. We'll make sure the place is well stocked and defended. You go to Randalar and see if you can stop my sister biting the Consortium's heads off. If she won't consider her prospects, someone has to.
I'll do my best.
Excellent.
Right. To Randalar then. Better not keep Eloise waiting.
Yeah. Where is Randalar? Because I keep hearing about it. Oh, trading places. Oh, is that it? Is that Randalar? All around me are familiar faces. Uh-oh, yawns are actually coming in up. Yeah, around the time now is when I usually start passing out. If I'm not balls deep in a Reddit story.
Looks like this is the end of the road for us.
When are they gonna let us through?
They're not gonna.
Good girl.
Okay. Was down this way? Or just... Nope. Crap. Oh, it's just 25 gil. I was hoping it was a potion. I have not died yet since we started playing this like hours ago. So I've been at almost 0 potions this whole time. I've literally just been skimming off of whatever I pick up. I kind of wish something would kill me though, just so I can get better, like get more potions. Was she here?
Straight home now.
They're really coming out this way? Aw. Oh, good. Okay. Oh, let's stop hiding. You stop. You stop cowering. Stop cowering.
I hope I didn't keep you waiting. Did you arrange to speak with the consortium?
Here they are now.
You wish to consult with me?
I did. It's about the bearers you recently purchased from the Fist. We had all but finished making arrangements to buy them ourselves, and then you stepped into the fray.
You misunderstand. The consortium had an interest in purchasing them from the very first. It was only our regard for you that kept us from bidding. But your hesitancy in accepting our offer to you suggested that the regard was not mutual. And so we resumed our business.
I did not hesitate. I am simply not inclined to make such decisions without first giving them due consideration. But what is done is done. Come then. How much do you want for them?
Alas, you are too late yet again. We rarely take on such unconventional merchandise without a purchaser in mind. The bearers belong to him now.
Who is your buyer?
A trader from across the water. A most demanding fellow, if it's any consolation. He insisted the bearers be fed, dressed, even given their own bunks for the voyage over.
Oh!
That's what you get when you deal with continental types.
I wouldn't know.
Oh yes, the culture on the continent is quite different to ours. They pay good money for bearers not fit for the knacker's yard, and treat them like kings. But as long as they pay...
That does sound unusual. No matter then. If they've already left our shores, there's little that can be done. Allow me to withdraw my interest. And with it, my interest in joining your organization.
My associates will be sorry to hear that.
Yep. I want to know what they're doing with those bearers, though. Like, that's good that they're treating them like actual human beings. But I'm hoping they don't have, like, ulterior motives.
Sorry you weren't able to save
motives. I can't talk. I'm sorry. I'm gonna start slurring pretty soon because I'm gonna start getting tired.
You see, the Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy those bearers before I did. Their representative hinted at a possible purchase when he came to recruit me. I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be encouraged to tell me more. And he did just that. As soon as he left, I sent my own offer to Randalar.
So you never...
No. I entertained the Consortium's proposal solely so I could learn more about those bearers. But I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out. I knew exactly who I was dealing with.
You tried.
I did. And if what he said was true, the bearers are to be well treated. Which is something, at least.
Yeah, that's good at least.
They deserved more. I wanted so badly to see them freed.
Eloise! Eloise! Word from Cashlock. The village is under attack. A pack of beasts have come down from the mountains, and there's a dragon at its head.
A dragon?
The others are trying to hold them off as best they can, but the odds are against them. They need help, and fast.
Theo!
A dragon!
Thank you, Clive. I'll gather some men and join you there. Just... make sure he's safe.
I will.
No need to ride from here.
Uh-oh.
What's the situation?
People are about to get their poops shoved in. That's the situation. I'm trying to get over there. Where am I needed? Oh, right here, I guess. Wow.
Where's Theodore?
Upriver!
He led the dragon that way to keep it from the village, but the whole area's flooded with ether.
Oh, great.
Just have to pray he makes it out in one piece.
I can do better than that. Torgal, with me.
Yeah, we're taking out that dragon. Thanks for the follow. Thank you. Hi. How you doing? Yeah.
Get him.
Here you go. Oh, that's funny. Well, welcome.
Get him. This one.
Were you put in via raid? I wonder. Was it from someone's community?
Where are you, Theo?
Oh. This water's beautiful. Not the buzzards. The hail divers. Goodbye. No, I don't feel like it. Oh, Saiyan! Okay, yep, he did read me earlier. Saiyan's the best. Oh, hi.
The ether's too thick. These creatures have already turned.
That's funny. Welcome. Nice. I don't... Like, I'm assuming these are called leg eaters because people have accidentally walked into these things while they're planted in the ground and they've eaten their leg. So
I can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does. Looks like it's found me.
Yeah. Ooh.
This thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy.
Great, it has the same attacks as the S rank, does it? Oh, I done messed up. Oh, oops, I think it was half staggered. I should have pulled it. Look at me! Oh. I wasted most of my limit break. Oh, come on.
Get him.
I'm just gonna drop everything on you. I hope that's okay. $52K? Let's go.
Get him.
That's my highest one yet now. Oh, good. Ooh. It does have the same attacks as the S rank. What the heck? It just got his way less health. Oh. Nice.
Get him.
Nope. I'm doing it! I'm really doing it! No, we zooming. We zooming. Okay, guess not. Whoa! 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 You mad? Oh no! Whoa, okay. Oh boy. No, get out of there. Get out of there.
It's over.
Oh, same here. I'm so excited for 7 Part 2. Yeah. I did hear the Final Fantasy difficulty on this one is extremely difficult if you want something harder.
Clive? Theodore, you had me worried for...
Huh? No! 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 No!
Out of here. I think it might be a little too late for that. Bearer or no, there's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I could not. For keeping Elle's
These side quests, man.
Theodore.
Oh no!
Don't make me do this.
Stop it, Theo! Stop!
Stay back, Eloise! He's turned. And so will you. Theodore.
Theodore, wait.
Oh, he's trying so hard to fight it. This game just does not stop hitting you in the feels, does it?
Thank you, Clive. I think I'll be all right now.
That was true bravery he showed. Leading the dragon away from the village like that. His first instinct was always to protect people. To put others' well-being before his own.
And now he's gone. Because I sent him to that place, against his will.
It wasn't against his will. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own. So that you would finally be free to live your own life.
To live my own life. He never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first bearer you ever helped.
We grew up in Canva. We were born to one of the great trading houses. And I was chosen to inherit the family business. I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not. While I studied the art of commerce, he played at soldiers instead. A late bloomer, in more ways than one. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers awakened. My parents tried to drive him out of the house and into the care of the constables. But before they could, I took him into mine.
Theo told me something else. He clearly admired your devotion to the cause of freeing others like him from slavery. But he said you deserved a better life than this. He wanted to free you from what he called your bonds, just as you freed him from his.
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered from time to time how much easier my life might have been if I had allowed Theo to be taken and devoted myself to the family business instead.
Man.
But I have never regretted the decision I made. Being with my brother meant more to me than tradition or reputation. I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night and the choice I made and the fact that I would make the same choice again in a heartbeat. He was never a burden. How could he even think that? If anything, I was the one who weighed him down.
You weren't, Eloise. He said it himself, that he had always been grateful to you for saving him, and that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You loved one another. You did whatever was necessary to continue living your lives together, and you always would have.
You're right. All I ever wanted, all I ever did, it was so we could be together. Oh, Theo, why did you have to...
That's so sad. God.
I know Theo wanted me to move on, but I'm staying here at the Crimson Caravans to continue our work. We can make a difference here. We can help people, save them. I need nothing more from life than that. So I'll carry on doing what we do, ensuring that goods, people, bearers get where they need to be, bringing smiles to people's faces just like we always have, and to Theo's, wherever he is. This is the life I have chosen, the life I will always choose.
I've made a choice of my own, to continue helping you however I can, whenever you need it.
Thank you, Clive. Let's go on together then, for Theodore.
These side quests are freaking incredible.